Geothermal energy is heat stored in soil, underground rocks, and fluids in the Earth's mantle. There are two ways we make geothermal energy. One way is through a geothermal heat pump. How that works is first water moves through a loop of pipes. When the weather is cold, the water heats up as it travels through the part of the loop that is underground. Once it gets above ground, the warmed water transfers heat into the building. Then the water cools down after the heat transfer and is pumped back underground to start the process again. On hot days, the system can run in reverse where the water cools the building. Another way we make geothermal energy is through geothermal power plants. How that works is, first water is pumped from a deep underground well that is under high pressure. When water reaches the surface, the pressure is dropped, which causes it to become steam. The steam then spins a turbine connected to a generator that produces electricity. The steam cools off in a cooling tower and condenses back into water. This video shows how a geothermal heat pump system works. It takes water from about 10 feet below the Earth's surface and generates it into heat, and it can also cool your house in the summertime. This system is more efficient than regular heating systems, it saves energy, and it saves you money.
Right now, many countries are using geothermal to help meet their energy needs. Among the top 10 users are the US, Indonesia, Philippines, Turkey, New Zealand, Mexico, Italy, Iceland, Kenya, and Japan. Although the US is the leading geothermal country, only 0.4% of our energy is derived from geothermal, which means that there is a lot for us to improve on in order for it to reach its fullest potential. One of the best examples of how successful geothermal energy can be is Iceland. In the 1970s, Iceland found themselves far too reliant on imported coal, which is when they decided it was time to start harnessing hydropower and geothermal energy. Now, geothermal energy is used to heat 90% of the water used in Iceland and has even cut carbon dioxide emissions by 40%. As leaders of Iceland have said, the economic savings gained by switching from oil to geothermal energy, an estimated $8.2 billion over 30 years, have contributed significantly to Iceland's prosperity, transforming it from one of the poorest countries in the EEA to one of the most productive in the world in terms of GDP per capita and the quality of life rankings.
Economic advantages of using geothermal energy. Geothermal heat pumps save you 30 to 70% of your average heating cost annually. Heat can be saved in the tanks for later, which will end up saving you money in the future. And lastly, the geothermal industry provides people with a range of jobs.
Geothermal energy reduces greenhouse gas emissions by at least 90% since it uses the flow of heat and not fuel. It is also very stable. It is a constant source of energy because it is not dependent on the wind or the sun. It is available all year long at any time. Geothermal heat pump systems use 25 to 50% less electricity than conventional heating systems. And the lifespan of the pump is high and can last between 25 to 50 years, so no need to buy more materials and
Facts. Countries like the Philippines and Greenland can generate 30% of their energy from geothermal sources because they are located where the tectonic plate boundaries happen to be. Using geothermal energy as a source of heating has been around for 2,000 years. It was first thought to have been used in a stone bowl in China. And lastly, the reason geothermal heat is so effective is because the core of the Earth is hotter than the surface of the sun.
Geothermal is a good alternative to fossil fuels because it is constantly advancing and our understanding of geothermal technology is increasing. For instance, scientists have created enhanced geothermal systems, or EGSs, which are engineered reservoirs that utilize geothermal resources that were thought to be unusable because of lack of water, location, or rock type. This means that more locations will be able to access and harness geothermal. Furthermore, there is geothermal reservoir modeling, which is a 3D technology used to create simulations, and advanced direct contact condensers, which are being constantly improved to harness energy more efficiently.